Aquarius Pisces, to your 6th through the 13th August reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. Best message, please, coming out. Best message, please, coming out. Just rising to the top. It does feel like somebody does definitely have a message coming through, or you're going to send a message. But definitely seeing also that you are moving up the ladder rapid. There's a lot of rapid moving going on around you. Some swift changes as well. I think I do feel that there's a message coming in. Just can't deny it, right? It doesn't have to be a message, but I'm telling you, there's some kind of message that comes in that's going to cause this swift change, this rapid movement for you. Some of you might even be taking some kind of air travel as well. Could even be a message about air travel or traveling to you, something of this nature. But we do have public recognition over here in victory. I'm having progress within this situation. So whatever message is coming in, my friends, could be from a Leo or a Sagittarius, some kind of fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but I'm telling you. Okay. Something about, oh my gosh, what is going on? Hold on. Leaving the past behind and just saying, you know what, see you later, Gator. Leaving home with this air travel, traveling away from home, traveling away from things that no longer serve you. Okay. Let's see what the next cards are. You put in a lot of hard work for the situation. There was some unfairness going around you. This is why you're getting this. Yeah, you felt like you were aimlessly drifting around. Literally. Okay, look, you got this speedy message that's coming in that's going to give you this victory that you've been looking for. It could be something that has to do with a job for a lot of you, or leaving a family, leaving your family behind to go work across seas, something like that for some of you. It's been something you've been putting a lot of hard work into. You know, there's been a lot of contribution towards this. You know, maybe it's even manifestation. Even if you're contributing your energy towards manifesting something that's good for you, could definitely bring you some financial security for sure. Being publicly recognized could be a YouTube, it could be anything. Just take it out, however you want to see it. Definitely though, leaving some past energy and past things behind. You might even be leaving just the past behind. Maybe you're like, I'm out, I'm moving. I don't want to be here anymore because I'm moving forward within my life. I'm leaving home. I feel like I'm more independent. Putting in a lot of hard work. Definitely feeling like there is something that is unfair though. You felt like there was some kind of unfairness going on within the situation. This is what made you want to try one more time, or like I said, because you were just aimlessly drifting around. Maybe you felt like this was the one and I didn't want to try anymore. You know, it says we're trying one more time. Maybe it was the last time you did try and maybe that's how you got it. Take it how it resonates. Definitely feeling like you were overcommitted to a situation, so you finally feel like you have your fairness coming through. You definitely have love. Some of you, it could be a love relationship. Somebody is coming towards you. In a love situation, it does not have to be love. It could just be where you're feeling new feelings, new ideas, new proposals. You could even be being proposed to, and maybe that's why you're packing up, leaving, right, to go live with this new love. However it is, it feels like your cups are really full over here. The fear of change with the disaster of the tower, though, is more, I feel like it was the fear that this wasn't going to happen. The fear that you wouldn't get this. The fear of not having the change coming. And now the tower is here because it just feels like it was restless energy that was going on around you. It was like you wanted the tower to come. You wanted this shocking news. You wanted this to happen so that you could change everything. And I do feel like for a lot of you, it wasn't the fear of, oh my God, I don't want this to change. No, it was the fear of it's not going to change. I'm stuck. I want something better. Absolutely. Leaving your baggage and leaving on. That's yeah, I love that, because over here it says leaving home, moving forward, leaving the past behind. And that's exactly what you're saying here. I'm leaving my baggage behind. I've worked too hard for this. Anything that considered baggage, I'm out. I'm going to leave all of that behind. Even if it's energy, people, whatever it needs to be. Everybody has their own story. Long-term view. I've worked, this is something you have put in a lot of work. You have invested a lot of energy, a lot of time, maybe even a lot of money, a lot of love, could even be a lot of heart and soul into the situation. Yes, because, whoa, right there, aimlessly drifting. I feel like I'm out in the cold. I feel like I wasn't going to get where I wanted. I was even feeling maybe a little anxiety or even a little insecurity about the situation. It was making me feel a little insecure within myself because I just kept thinking it's just a loss. It's not going to happen. Downplaying the situation because it was taking too long. And now you finally get this message and you finally get whatever is coming towards you, and you can finally see that it's exactly what, oh my gosh, my mental clarity. I finally have the breakthrough to say, yes, I'm finally moving in the direction that I want to move in. I'm finally going where I want to be. Wow, this is bringing in a lot of strength and a lot of courage, my friends, and bringing you to a new world, a new place, and feeling like you are more inspired about the situation. This is the place you want to be. This is the inspiration you need. Wow. So definitely feeling like you were completed. You have what you need. Because of the long-term goal over here with the hard work, it says you were just trying to avoid as much conflict within yourself, right? There could have even been a lot of adversity and a lot of diversity, right, to the situation. Maybe I couldn't get along with those who didn't see it my way. They didn't see anything that I was trying to do. So I was trying to avoid as much as possible. There could have been a lot of differences that were going on. But now you have the energy to passionately move in this direction. Someone is seeing with this message, with this, it could be a fire sign, it could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. They are definitely seeing your potentials. They are coming at you passionately, right? They see your impulsiveness. I do. I feel like you're the impulsive one, though. It's kind of crazy. It's almost like they're coming at you inspired for this action that you've put out there, but you're like impulsive. You're like, that's it. Pack the bags. Let's go. You're like, I'm not even going to wait. No, I'm not waiting around. I've waited forever. Do you understand? Do you understand I am the Nine of Pentacles? Do you understand I am impulsively taking this? I'm not even thinking twice about it. You said, let's go. I'm ready. I'll leave. You know what I mean? I'll take what I can with me and I'll leave the rest of the shit at home. I don't care. Gotta go. The couch, the chair, they can all stay. Grab my clothes, grab my, my perfumes and my makeups and all my things and my shoes, and I'm out. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, that's pretty much what it is, because you feel like you were kind of thrown a wild card. And this was the wild card you were waiting for, because why is it a wild card? Because you believed that at one time it wouldn't come through. So now you're busy and you're like in the spotlight of the situation with the Six of Wands. You're saying, oh my gosh. And for some of you, you may be a celebrity. I just want you to know that. Okay, and you might be trying to crave time away from crowds and fans. Staying out of the spotlight as much as possible, and going somewhere, doing something a little bit different. And that could be it too with the world. Let's go. I want to travel. I want to go over here. Let's go over here. Let's go to this vineyard away from the cameras and the spotlight and the paparazzis. You see what I'm saying? But I never seen it happening. I didn't get the chance to do so. That just popped in my head. So doing something that's reflecting on that as well. And that's for those of you who are celebs. Okay? You're holding a spotlight area. But for the majority of you, this is very unexpected. Your family is not going to expect this. This is something that is just going to throw you, and this is something you actually need. Okay? Because it could even just be, like I said, air travel, vacation time. I never thought that this was going to happen because I didn't, I don't have time. So everybody's story is a little bit different. Okay? Let's see. Let's grab some of these cards. I love them. Oh, actually, yeah, we'll just grab these. Yeah. Yeah, it's time to recharge. Yeah, for a lot of you, it's just hits the Shambhala in initiations. It's just, you know, retreating to recharge. And that's what I was talking about. If you guys are celebs in the spotlight, that's definitely for you, right? Just really trusting in the process and just really getting some you time. I just, you know what, I just never felt like I was going to do that. For the majority of all of you others, it's a time for progress, technology. I needed this job. I need this new love. I need to redo everything around me. Right? And a lot of you could even be recharging as well, recharging from an old job to a new job, getting this time away. But it's also getting your victory. So no matter what it is, it's you getting your victory one way or another. Right? And feeling like you're active in that area of your life. Really feeling like you're grounded over here with the Earth Star activation. This is where you're anchoring yourself, feeling grounded, and your energy level is way higher. And that's because you're no longer in the Five of Pentacles, feeling like this was never going to happen for you, whatever it was for you, whatever this message is that you have been waiting for. Everybody knows, everybody's story is different. Some of you, it's a wealthy man. Like I said, some of you could be this wealthy person, this celebrity. Some of you are getting a gift of a wealthy person. Maybe you've been waiting for this wealthy person to come in. Maybe you've been waiting for them to come and talk to you. And it doesn't have to be for love reasons. Maybe it's because, you know what, I'm putting this book together and I need this producer or this publisher and this wealthy person to come in and offer me this opportunity to do so. For others of you, it could be a wealthy man or love, right? But however it is, they could be well known in the community. You could be well known in the community, or they're going to make you well known in the community. So let's always keep it that way. Okay, it doesn't have to mean that you're going to marry a wealthy man. You might be waiting for this wealthy publisher to come in so that you can get your book off the ground, right? Right? But they were concerned about the situation, and it feels like that's the reason why it took them so long to make this offer, right? To make this message to you, you know, or to fly into you. Maybe they had other things that are going on, right? But there was kind of this concern, like, I wonder if I should write them. I wonder what I should do. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Getting the best message here for your daily affirmations. Beautiful. You have a gift coming in, my friends, right? Something that's either going to make you wealthy, from a wealthy person, you know, and it's really going to help you a lot. Master the steps that you are on, Spirit says, okay? And make clear, calm thinking your goal. Very beautiful message. Okay, until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.